young quarterback. Do you think you can rattle him?
Yeah, for sure. I think with pressure and just it's a big moment, it's a big stage, and he's handled himself so well this whole year. But we're gonna do what we do and make him earn it, and really make him think every play. And I don't know if it'll rattle him, but it'll definitely make him think about it.
When you look at the specific matchups with these receivers, I mean, size and speed combined, have you seen any other group of receivers like that, especially their outside guys, obviously?
Yeah, I mean, they're very talented, and they have a good system for sure. I think we've played a lot of talented receivers in the past, and maybe they're a little more complete across the board. But each position we faced some tough receivers that are very similar.
Back to what Pete was talking about a minute ago, just with kind of the underdog role, whether it was the selection process or now with your opponent. I mean, you guys are undefeated, but you've kind of still fallen into that underdog role. Have you guys kind of fed off that? Are you feeding off that?
I mean, people definitely talk, and people love to talk, but nothing matters in any of that except for the guys who are playing on the field. That's the beauty of the game. People can speculate and talk all they want, but it doesn't affect the game at all. And so I think that we don't really care. I mean, we know what people are seeing us as and seeing this matchup as, but we take full advantage of that, and we will do what we do. We have done all year and just compete to the best of our abilities. People week in and week out have said, "Oh, but this could be the week of the upset." Obviously, that hasn't happened because we are a complete tough team, and we're going to show that at 29.
You were versatile last year, and you seem like even more so this year. How are you maybe most different, most improved as a cornerback now compared to sitting here a year ago when you're getting ready for the Citrus Bowl?
Oof. I think just I'm more mature in a sense of not everything has gone my way or our way this year, and it's just the ability to come back and realize that the team needs me, and come back and still play almost every play, every game. And I think that's kind of what's taking me to the next level. I think it's just competitiveness, being able to attack. I think I'm more of a complete tackler. I did well last year. I had a little more tackles. But I think those little things are key. And just in terms of leading, we have some young guys in key roles, and you need those young guys being that X factor component each year. I think that's kind of how my game has elevated.
What's the addition of Alohi meant to the secondary defense as a whole, too?
Yeah, I think it was huge. I mean, Alohi, I hosted him when he was deciding where he wanted to transfer to, and so I had him and his dad. We went to dinner, and I mean, we just talked, and we knew that I knew he was special, and I think he realized soon. And then a week later, he was next door to me in the dorms, and so I think just having him just adds cohesiveness to the back end. I think we work really well together, and I love the way he attacks, and that's kind of what I'm about. You could do a million things wrong in a play, but if you're aggressive to it, it's okay in my book. And I mean, he is aggressive, and he plays with that chip on his shoulder. He leads, and he's that outspoken guy that we need.
Last one for me.